I had this weird dream that seemed to turn into a nightmare. I was just kind of moving along and I left a couple things in a spot. I left a couple things behind and then I just became unable to return to get them. And they were kind of important. I think maybe they were computer stuff, things that supported computer use. And I got into such a bind that I wasn't able to get to them, and it seemed like it turned into a nightmare. It's a really weird dream. Alright, so just doing a little back and forth movement here. Just going back to the main library because there's some food banks open today. Right now, at the Salvation Army, I want to get over to. Might as well try to take advantage of those because I got today and tomorrow for waiting on the bicycle. I was thinking about going to the South Ogden library, but there's really no food banks nearby, and I'd like to hit up some food bank. I love them food banks. That's mostly because I eat a lot and it's costing me dearly. That's part of the reason why I'm homeless, is because I'm such a pig. I work out. I used to work out a lot and then eat a lot, and eat not the best stuff either. I never really had as very good variety of food. But I would just have to fill my stomach all the time. Fill. I love that feeling of fullness. It always feels good, especially when it's something that's not too addictive. You know, I don't like, I used to kind of do it, eat a whole cake or a pie or just a bunch of cookies or whatever. It's a big mistake. Of course you're going to want to overeat on those. The real challenge is to overeat on foods that are healthy, like a good soup or something. It is crazy around here. These people are maniacs on the roads. This is headed towards the airport, I believe. Lots of construction on the right. I came in here at night. I didn't really care to record coming in. I know the area a little bit better now, and it's crazy. So it's 4 miles, I think, back to the library on crazy rides. Crazy. This hour it's not bad. Last night it was kind of bad. Sunday night. Yeah, I'll just park at the library and then walk over to the Salvation Army. I'd rather make the walk than drive. I could drive over to the Salvation Army, but I'd rather just park one place, one time for the day. Be willing to walk the distances. It's between 9 and 11:30 that they're open. And then there's another one that's not incredibly too far, a little bit further away, but I think it's open at like 1. I usually try to prefer to stick with one food bank per day, at least. Yeah, I like to stock up, but they'll give you fresh foods too, and I just can't eat through a lot of the fresh foods that I get from some of these places. I'm gonna need to take a left somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it's coming up. It's like Washington Street. I think it's Washington Street. Washington stretches for a long distance, north and south. So just want to keep an eye out. There's quite a few businesses around, just little businesses. Seagull, some kind of a bookstore. They're still holding out. There's still people buying books. Okay, that's Wall Avenue. Man, that couldn't be it. Yeah, I hope I don't miss it. I seem to recall this road being kind of lengthy. Yeah, it could be a completely different road. I mean, it was an angle. It was at an angle. Ooh, okay. Yeah, just... Okay, the dot's following me. The dot's saying that I got further to go. So that's reassuring. Oh, gotta hurry up here. The light's about to change. Okay, so the dot's saying the next block is my left. Okay, yeah, that's Washington. Okay, then I want to take a right on, I don't know, 24th or 25th, whichever. Either one. 24th would probably, 25th would probably be better. Take a right on the 25th. Yeah, this is an angled turn. They don't have it in perfectly squared grid around here. That's what happens with some cities. It can be a little confusing, but that's okay. Gives you an extra bit of challenge in learning the city. Putting on the glitz for all your performance needs. Looks like it's some kind of ballet. Midas. Got 23 seconds to wait. That's a long while. Yeah, I don't really have much else planned today. I should get some gas at some point. But I just want to stay at the library, get that food bank. Bring my extra bag, bring my black bag. Possibly even bring a plastic container for putting fresh fruits or vegetables in. So they don't get crushed. So I'm ready to plan for this. I just got to remember, just got to keep reminding myself to bring those. Bring an extra bag and then an extra container. I'll have to study the map. I don't want to bring my iPad if I can avoid it, because I rely on that for figuring out how to get there. But I could use this extra space in my bag for food instead. Salvation Army has a tendency to give some good food, but they could disappoint here too. I'm looking for only healthy food, not any junk food. I'm tired of all that sugar. It just makes me fat, and I'm not able to exercise. All I did is sit around last night, read books, read the book. Not exercise. It would have been a perfect time to exercise, but the conditions, there's just so much traffic, there's just so many people around. I can't just whip out my suspension trainer and start doing reps. It might make the manager mad. I don't want to deal with that. Being parked in the Walmart parking lot and then just start working out outside. I think that spells trouble, really. That'll bring attention to me, and they'll wonder, what's this guy doing? Oh, he must think he has all the time in the world just to hang out and use our resources to work out, whatever. It's really an anti-exercise mentality in this culture. They don't like to see people. They like to see people bettering themselves mentally. But physically, it just doesn't feel as welcoming. Alright? They don't want to see people getting fitter, stronger, because then they consider them douchebags. They'd rather have nerdy, overweight, out-of-shape people than people who are in shape. And I say it goes hand in hand. You need good fitness to have good intelligence, especially good emotional intelligence. There are a lot of smart people with bad emotional intelligence. Alright, you build that emotional intelligence through exercise. There's no other better way. But people ignore that. They're okay with the kids exercising, but adults, kids playing on the playgrounds. There's playgrounds all over the place. They want to see kids climbing them things.
But once you become an adult, you better be buying them gym memberships. You never see anybody working out outside. The only thing they do is run. That's it. They don't do anything. You barely see anybody stopping to do some push-ups in public. Every so often I'll see somebody doing push-ups, but it's going to be in like a sort of an isolated spot, a spot where not many people will go. I'll catch somebody doing some push-ups or even pull-ups where you barely see anybody. It's something else, this culture. They'd rather see people smoking in public than exercising. Although the smoking movement is against smoking is fairly strong, it's still more accepted than doing some exercise. And the best, I mean, at one time in the 70s, they put up, I think, like all kinds of exercise equipment all over the place, but those have gotten old and taken down. Like in Rice Lake, I've seen it taken down, and they've been replaced by those stupid frisbee golf courses, which really just only offer walking exercise. You don't build any upper body strength with that. We have a weak society. We could easily be overrun by a smaller, stronger country, like the Mongol invasion. You could have a Mongol invasion with all these overweight people in America and just slaughter these out of shape people. Just be, you know, it's whatever. These cars, like I'm driving, this car is doing all my work for me for movement, pretty much. Oh man, I really don't want to park near the library. They seem to have a time limit. Yeah, this might work better. Alright, so gonna hit the... Okay, just making a note that this Salvation Army, all they give is a blue bag. They don't give food boxes to homeless people. They only give a blue bag. And I said, well, I can't accept candy. And she said that's all it is, so I just walked out. As far as I'm concerned, candy encourages alcoholism. And that may be their goal, is to encourage alcoholism for the homeless. If that's all they want to do is give out candy to them. Of course, it's the cheapest method. It's the cheapest resources, but still. You know, I was thinking I should try to make a special ID just for the cops. Maybe one with my finger, you know, flipping the finger, and then just my first and last name, and that's it. Are there any videos out there where people ask cops for their IDs? I'd like to watch that. That'd be interesting. That'd be a nice social study to do, social experiment. I'd like to try pouring turmeric powder in with these. These are very addictive. I just had the whole jar in one sitting. So I think I should probably get more of a variety in there. And I remember I liked turmeric with pizza, but maybe the cheese affected it. But then again, there's oil in this, so maybe it's like a fat emulsifying deal. I could try it. I should try it sometime. I got a unique problem for this Utah food stamps. There's no way to pick one up in the office. They don't have any cards in the office. That's a first for me. So I need to figure out, it takes 7 days for delivery time. Where will I be in 7 days? I think I might, and the mail will hold for about 30 days. So maybe I could like plan well in advance, maybe south of Salt Lake City. I'll have something sent. I'll have the card sent south of Salt Lake City, and then they'll hold it and that for me. Man, that looks like fun, the bicycle. Right, I was thinking about going to a food bank, but it's raining out, and I have to pick my teeth. I don't want to get caught in this rain. It's like it's a Utah rain though. It's not a Washington rain, but I can't pull out the bicycle for sure, and I got holes in the bottom of my shoes, my sandals at least. I'm working on getting new shoes. But I really need to order that food stamps card as soon as possible. I can do it on my own computer. Maybe
maybe I'll try to do it on my own computer, and then yeah, go with that. It's supposed to be the same function, you know, it's just a matter of whether you use their computer or your own. I just get so bored sitting on my computer sometimes. But there's really nowhere else for me to go. It's like that waiting period. Tomorrow in the evening time is when my bicycle's supposed to arrive. So I got that. I just wait out that time just doing really nothing. You know, I was hoping to at least go to one food bank today, but it doesn't really I haven't been able to really hit any Ogden food banks. It's like they got enough homeless people to deal with already. Right? They got a professional system set up for people like me. So, and this other food bank that's opening up, it looks like it's designed for kids. It's at a Head Start school, and the website's like, it looks like it focuses on kids. So I don't want to get involved. You can see all the dirt that's collecting on my arms. I try to cover it up with sleeves. So I really miss exercising, but it looks like I gotta kiss exercising goodbye for at least another week. Just rely on walking, and well, if I get my bicycle up and running, I'll be able to get some good bicycling, and bicycling will give me a chance to find places to exercise at. Alright, because then I can get out there and really check more remote places out, because I can move at a faster pace. I have to move at like 5 miles an hour with this buried piece of trash. Oh man, it's held up as best as it can for a Fred Meyer's bicycle, buried under everything. But just that waiting period. But I gotta move. I gotta keep exercising, even though it's stopped raining again. Maybe I will go to that food stamps place. And I'm curious about this place. It says it's an art center. So, gallery's open right now. Let's just take a look. Maybe I'll look in the windows first. Yeah, it kind of looks artsy. And then there's a carriage house, which probably have old carriages. This is only like a block away from the library and the food stamps place. It really seems like it's more of a house that people live at, but they're welcoming strangers. So this would be the carriage house that supports the house, where they keep their vehicles. Well, it's Monday. Today's Monday. Today's between 10 and 5. So that might be the similar situation with this place. I didn't try to get in yet. Use the wheelchair access. The lights are on, so somebody's got to be in there. Let's take a quick peek. I'm so full. I've been overeating too much, but I've been increasing my fiber consumption at least. Yeah, they got the pumpkins out. All right. Right.
Pretty nice. Jesus. Wow. Does this work? Nope. Is it open? No. Oh, there's the toilet. What is this? Oh, it's brick for the chimney. Wow. That's pretty neat. Cameras. I suppose. Three stories. Hey. Hey, are there carriages in the carriage house?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you're not
I'm
working.
just looking at the artwork.
You're not working here. You look like you may have been part of them. All right.
Thank you. This will be an interesting and fun place to work. When
Yeah.
I came up, this light was off.
It was off. The switch right there?
Right down.
That was
base of
below?
the stairs, so
And this isn't part of it? Okay. Oh, wow. This is amazing. See a homeless lady walking by. Nice. Nice tall house. Clean windows. Wow. Plenty of flies. And there's a light. Hydration. What? Wow, a sunroof. Only. All right. Probably locked. Yep. Oh, this back there, okay. Emergency. They're carriages?
No, it's a gallery.
There's more. Oh, they're not artsy enough.
As well. If
Oh.
you go onto our website, there's a whole history of the house.
Okay. I'm sure you got a link on like Google Maps then.
Yeah.
Oh, and then what's on the other side of the wall?
It's just a classroom.
Classroom. Oh yeah, you teach like pottery? Yeah, that's pretty neat. 3 stories. And we got, what, a church over there? It's as big as the church. Alright, well that was pretty easy to do. It's kind of an incomplete form. I didn't even put the mailing address, really. I just put homeless. So we're going to need to further to explain everything on that phone. I don't know who calls who. I don't even put an email address. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I got it started at least. Well, it's been a while since I've had that muggy feeling. It just rained today, and everything feels kind of moist on me right now. All the dirt and stuff that's caked on me is moistened up, and it feels extra uncomfortable. It feels okay when I'm dry,